Good morning, student. In today class, first and last lecture, we have discussed about the basic property of electrical element, and then we discuss about the voltage and current relation across the element. In this lecture, first we discuss about the some basic question which we have given in the last lecture. Then we discuss about the nodal analysis with the concept of supernode analysis with numerical example. Then we will discuss about the concept of dependent source and giving a basic tutorial sheet to improve the basic concept. Okay, so now let's start the nodal analysis. So see, first be discussing the last lecture question. So first question is, which one have more resistance, 1 kilowatt heater or 2 kilowatt heater? Okay, so the power formula is P equal to B square upon R and the I square R. But all the home appliances is made for the parallel connection, and in parallel connection, voltage remain constant. So we always use the formula P equal to B square upon R, and when V is constant for all the devices, P is inversely proportional to the R. So 1 kilowatt resistance always has more resistance compared to the 2 kilowatt resistance. Okay, so what the significance of this? The device consuming or more power, its meant its resistance is always always low. And next one is the second question. Calculate the current in both the figure as shown. So see the first figure. In this 10 volt, 5 volt, 5 ohm resistance and 5 volt all are connected in parallel. So basically what we are trying to do, 10 volt supply is connected to the 5 volt in parallel, and in parallel connection voltage is always same. So this 10 volts make a short circuit with the 5 volt supply, and practically it is not possible to make such type of circuit. So this value of current I is always 0. Okay, because 10 volt and 5 volt is the short and no current flow into the 5 ohm resistor. So practically circuit is not possible, and in mathematically the value of I is 0. And in second case, R, L, C are connected in parallel. The individual current of the branch is given. So in parallel voltage is same. So current across the resistance is in same phase with the voltage, while the current in inductor and capacitance, okay, lag and lead by the voltage by 90 degree. So the value of current I is equal to root of IR square plus, so just correct it, this is IL minus IC whole square. So from the formula, so this is 3 square plus IL is 8 minus 4 whole square. So answer is my 5 ampere. Okay, so these are the basic questions which we have discussed, which we have given in the last lecture. Now we are starting the nodal analysis. So first nodal analysis is based on KCL, Kirchhoff current law. So first basic question, where nodal analysis is required. Okay, we have a number of method, mesh analysis, a number of theorem. Okay, we can solve or we can find a current or voltage in a circuit using any method. So where we use two nodal analysis. So see this figure. So here if we solve this with the mesh analysis, so circuit has three mesh, 1, 2, and this is the 3. So 3 equation is required. Okay, to solve the problem. If we solve this by the nodal analysis, so minimum node is 2, one is this node and one is this node. So one is ground. So this question can be solved by a single equation in the nodal analysis, while with 3 equation in the mesh analysis. So nodal analysis is always prefer where number of node is minimum, possible node is minimum compared to the number of moves, one number of mass. So ultimate aim, our aim to solve a problem with minimum effort. Next is nodal analysis. So nodal analysis is three basic principle or three basic rule to apply the nodal analysis. First is the selection of node. Okay, circuit has a number of node. So basic definition of node is the interconnection of the element. But it does not mean that you have taken all the node considering the nodal analysis. We have to select minimum number of node. So first point is that if current same between the device, remove that node. So see, this resistance and this voltage has the same current because this is an connect to a single device. So no need of this resistance F, this node F, this node G, this node H, this node M, and this node of E. So does not need of this node. So you can remove these node. Second, if between two node, no element or source, consider single node. Because, okay, current in a branch is flow due to the potential difference. If two node does not have any element or source, it means that node are at the same potential. So see here, A to B and B to C, there is no element. So ABC can be considered as the single node. So we can consider ABC as the single node. Here same as I, J and K, there is again no element and node, so these are also at the same potential. So IJK are at the single node. So ultimate purpose of the selection of node is selection of minimum number of node. So in the nodal analysis, the number of node equal to the number of equation. So just try to minimize the node as possible. So first is the selection of node. Now move to the second point. That is the assumption of node voltage. So first see, this is the circuit. Now we can equivalent circuit of this is like this. ABC as the single node, IJK, this IJK are the single node. Okay, and we have removed the F, G and H. So in assumption of node voltage, there are the 2 points. First is the always consider one node as the ground. Why one node is the ground? Because we have to define the potential of every node. We are just considering the potential difference. Okay, so just considering one node as the ground, you reduce one equation. Okay, so in 1, 2, 3, 4, any node you can choose as the ground. So only 3 equations are required to solve the problem. So whenever first point is selection of node, second assumption of node voltage. So in assumption of node voltage, first point is the reduce to choose the one node potential as the 0, and second point is very important, different possible case of branch current flow. How the current is flow in the branch. So all possible cases, first is voltage current relation. So see here, we have represented resistance R with current I and voltage V1. So if current is enter from the positive terminal, so the relation is V1 equal to IR. Current is entering with the positive terminal. Okay, if the current is enter from the negative terminal, the value of V1 is always equal to the consider as V1 equal to minus IR. So first thumb rule is current is always flow from higher potential to the lower potential. So V1 equal to IR in case of positive to negative. If current is entering from the negative terminal, then current the value of voltage V1 equal to minus IR. Second point is current only with resistance. So if between the branch there is only resistance is given, so the value of current, here we have represent the current I1 and I2. So first point, there is only a single current into a branch, either the I1 from A to B or either I2 from B to A. So the relation between I1 and I2 is I1 equal to minus of I2. And second, current is always flow due to the potential difference. So this node potential is VA and this node potential is VB. So the current value is potential difference VA minus VB divided by resistance R1 plus R2. Now third case, so this is the first case, voltage current relation, current with only with resistance. Now third case, current with voltage consideration. If number of voltage is given into a branch, so how can you find the current I? So the potential difference, always subtract the node potential because current direction from A to B. So first subtract the potential of node B from the A. So this is BA minus BB. And in the current direction, if you find the negative sign, consider as it as the plus sign. And if you get the positive sign, consider as it as the minus sign. So the potential difference is BA minus BB plus 2 and minus 4 and divided by resistance R1 plus R2. Okay, so this is my third case. Now fourth case is with current source. If between the branch current and voltage source both are given and resistance are given, then what the value of I1? This I1 is VA minus, there are the possible case current is I1 equal to BA minus BB minus 2 upon R1 plus R2. Because BA at this potential, BB this potential, we are getting the positive sign from A to B. So this is minus 2 divided by R1 plus R2. First, or I1 current equal to the 3 ampere because 3 ampere source is given, or I1 current is the combination of this I1 BA minus BB minus 2 upon R1 plus R2 plus minus 3. This is the possible case. So what is the current? So always remember, KCL say that in a branch there is only a single current. Incoming current equal to the outgoing current, and 3 ampere, this is an independent source. So current in this branch is equal to the branch of the current source. So I1 is equal to the 3 ampere. Always remember. So if in a branch current source is given, forget about the potential difference divided by resistance or any other voltage source. Just make the equal branch current equal to the current source current. Okay, so these are possible case of branch. So first, selection of node. Second is assumption of node voltage. And third is very important, that is apply the KCL. So first, when you select the node, second, apply assumption of node voltage, third, apply the KCL. So what the KCL is say? Incoming current equal to the outgoing current. But here, when you apply the KCL, just assume the current at a particular node, leaving that node. Just assume outgoing current and take the algebraic sum of all the current and make algebraic sum and make equal to the 0. So here we have represent a circuit. Okay, so a part of the circuit. So now we are applying this node A as the KCL. So this is first current in this direction. So this is voltage, potential of this node is BA and this is 6. So potential difference is BA minus 6 divided by resistance. So in this current, resistance is 4 plus 3. This is the first current. Second current in this branch is this voltage BA and this is minus 5. So potential difference is BA plus 5. Here we are getting the negative sign. So consider here as the plus sign. then we are getting the plus sign. So here we are considering the negative sign. So potential difference is BA plus 5 plus 1 minus 2 divided by resistance 2, because this is the resistance. So this is my first current, this is my second current. Now third current is, see, current in this branch is, so potential is, just I'm clearing the drawing. So current in this branch is BA plus 2 node potential difference, and we are getting the negative sign, so that is plus 5. So BA plus 2 plus 5 divided by resistance 6. This is my third current. And current in this branch, because this is an outgoing branch, okay, and current source is given, so forget about all the stub voltage current or any other regarding the branch. So there is 3 ampere current, so consider this branch as the 3 ampere, and these all are the 4 possible current at this node, taken outgoing and make this equal to the 0. So apply the KCL. So first, in nodal analysis, first is the selection of node. Try to reduce the node selection of node as minimum as possible. Second is assumption of node voltage. And third point is the apply the KCL. Now see, here we have to present a numerical example, okay, and saying find the value of current I using the nodal analysis. So the possible node is, this is my node 1, 2, 3, because current divide here, and this is my fourth node. So potential of this node is 0. So first, considering at the KCL at the node 1, potential of node 1 is BA, node B is BB, node C is BC, and fourth node potential is 0. So KCL at node 1. So always assume the current in outgoing direction. So current in this branch is BA, and this potential is 0. So this is BA minus 0. So no need of considering the 0. So this is BA. We are getting here negative sign. So this is BA plus 6 divided by all resistance. So this is 2 plus 4. Current in this branch is BA minus BB, potential difference of the node. And here we are getting the negative sign. So consider as the plus sign. So BA minus BB plus 5 divided by resistance 1. Okay. And current in this branch is, because current source is given, no need of other uh, resistance or voltage. So current is 2 ampere. So this is plus 2 equal to the 0. So this is my first equation at node 2. Now we are applying the KCL at node 2. So just assume the outgoing current. So current in this branch is BB minus BA. So current in this direction, outgoing direction is BB minus BA. And from here we are getting the plus sign. So here is the minus sign. So BB minus BA minus 5 upon 1. Current in this outgoing current is 1 ampere. So this current is plus 1. And third current, this is outgoing current. And this is the BB minus BC, potential difference of node. And here we are getting the plus sign. So this is minus 4 divided by resistance 5 equal to 0. So this is my second. Now apply the KCL at the third node, C node. So at node 3, so this is my first current, outgoing current is BC minus BB, and from negative, so here we have taken the positive sign, BC minus BB plus 4 upon 5. Second, 2 ampere current is coming at this node, so this is with the negative sign. And third current in this branch is BC, and here is the plus sign, so consider as minus 3, BC minus 3 divided by 6 equal to 0. Okay, so we have here 3 unknown variable, BA, BB and BC, and we have get 3 equation, and using these 3 equation, okay, we can calculate the value of BA, BB and BC. So ultimately we have get the voltage of every node, and current in a branch is always due to the potential difference. Okay, so question is saying find the value of I. So this I value is become equal to the BA minus 0, and this is plus 6 divided by 2 plus 4. So just calculate the value of BA, BB and BC. So you can find the current in any branch. Okay. Now, next one is super node analysis. This is very important. What is super node? Okay, so what we have said in node analysis, current is always flow due to the potential difference. Okay, and how can we find the current? I is potential difference divided by the resistance. So see here, what is super node? A voltage source is given between the resistance, between the node without a resistance. Then how can you apply the KCL? Okay, so see, suppose we want to find the current in this branch because this is B and this is BC. Okay, so a potential difference we can take BA minus BC plus 10, but there is no resistance. So what we have to divide the value resistance 0. So current become infinity, not possible. So in this case, how can we apply the KCL at node 1? Because it has the super node. Same here, BB and BC also has the 5 volt supply. So we cannot apply the KCL in this branch. So how can we apply the KCL at node 2? Same with the third case at the node C, because it has the 2 super node. So what is the concept of super node? Super node means a voltage source is given between the node without a resistance. Then how can we apply the KCL? Okay, so just you have got the point what is supernode. So see how can we apply. So always remember, when there is a problem, there will always a solution. Okay, or one door is closed, there will always open the second door. So see here, supernode. Always remember, the second point is always remember that when the problem is looking like very difficult, the solution is very, you can solve the problem in very easy method. Okay. So in the GATE exam or PSU exam, in competitive exam, okay, no question will be more than the 3 to 4 line. So if you know about the concept, okay, how can we apply? It will take hardly 3 to 4 minutes to solve. So see how can we solve the super node problem. So see, in the problem, but has given that we cannot apply the KCL at node A, but see that node BA and BC has only the voltage battery of 10 volt. So the potential difference of these node is equivalent to the potential difference of this battery. So BA minus BC is now equal to the minus 10. BA minus BC, because here we are getting the negative sign, because there is negative sign. So BA minus BC is minus 10. If there is positive is first, then the negative, then BA minus BC equal to the 10. Okay, so first equation we have get the BA minus BC equal to minus 10. Second is BB minus BC equal to the potential of that battery. So my second equation is BB minus BC equal to the 5. Okay, now we have three variable BA, BB and BC. So we have required, we also require the third equation. The node 1 and node 2 and node 3, okay, have super node, because 1 and 3 have thus making a super node, 2 and 3 is making a super node, but this node 4 ground node is not making any super node. So just apply the KVL at this node. So the current in this branch is 0 minus BA plus 3 divided by 6, because this resistance is 6, and current in this branch is 0 minus BB upon 3, and current in this branch is 0 minus BC upon 4. because this is the third equation. So we have three unknown variable BA, BB and BC, and using these equation we can find the value of BA, BB and BC. Now question is find the value of I. So what is the value of I? So I value is equivalent to BB upon 3. So we have calculated the value of BB, then current I is equivalent to the value of BB by 3. Now suppose in question if saying that find the value of in this current, how can we calculate this value? Because we have calculated the value of BA, BB and CPC. So this current is BA minus BB upon 2, while we have the knowledge of this current is BA minus 0 upon 6. Okay, so when we know about these two value, just make the equivalent sum of these three current, you can get the value of this current. Okay, so in supernode, in supernode analysis, supernode voltage is always give you a one equation. Okay, there is one hurdle, then there will always a one solution. So here are two supernode providing the two supernode. So we have already get the two equation. Okay, if there is one more supernode, so then in that case we does not need this problem. Okay, so this is my supernode solution. Now see, next one is for the next lecture, we are giving you some basic questions. So just go through this. So question first is, a 10 volt and 2 volt battery are connect here. So you have to calculate the value of what is the value of PA, what is the value of PB, and what is the value of PC. Also calculate the value of BAB, BBC and BCA. Okay, so just calculate the value of this in question A. In question B, calculate the value of this current I. Okay, these are the very basic question. Okay, the gate type question or any ESO PSC type question we will discuss into the coming lecture. But these are the conceptual question. Please go through this question, solve this question, and verify your result with the next lecture. Okay, in the next lecture, always first we discuss the solution of the problem. So now my question number third C is calculate the value of B0. Okay, in B0 we have given the four options: 6 by 5 volt, 8 by 5 volt, 6 by 7 and 5 by 7. So just calculate the value of B0. And in fourth B, calculate the voltage across the current. So okay, assume the voltage across this as B0 and find the value of voltage across this current source. Okay, these are the basic concept. Okay, for making the concept, you does not need to require solve a large number of problems. Just get the concept. If you know the concept, you can easily solve the problem. Okay, okay, today we stop because okay, time is over. uh, Concept of dependent source is very important concept. We will discuss it into the next lecture. So what we will discuss into the next lecture? First, answer of the tutorial sheet problem which we have discussed here. Okay, so we will discuss these problems, some basic question into the next lecture. And concept of dependent source. Okay, how the voltage dependent voltage source, current dependent current source. So different type of dependent source, and we will study into the next lecture and problem based on the dependent source. Okay, so if you know about the dependent source, okay, you can, because a requirement of this dependent source comes into the when you draw the equivalent circuit of analog. Okay, so it is necessary to know about the dependent source. Okay, so first we discuss about the tutorial sheet problem, then concept of the dependent source, and after the dependent source I will give you a sheet of numerical example, okay, based on dependent and dependent source and nodal analysis. Okay, okay, thank you very much.